Welcome to Histransform. Today, we're exploring a seismic shift that could shake up the tech world. Is Google on the verge of being broken up? The US government is now zeroing in on one of the most powerful companies on the planet. And the stakes are sky high. Google, valued at over $2 trillion, is woven into the daily lives of over 2 billion people across the globe. With 70 offices in 50 countries and a workforce of over 180,000 by the end of 2023, this tech giant is not just a company. It's a global powerhouse, richer and more influential than many nations. For years, Google has been a cornerstone of American innovation, a crown jewel in the tech industry. But now, the US government believes that Google has grown too large and powerful to be properly regulated. And they might be right. After all, for billions of people, the internet is synonymous with Google. It's not just about searching the web. Google's influence extends far beyond that, with products like the Chrome browser, YouTube, Gmail, Google Drive, Google Maps, and the Android operating system, which powers most of the world's smartphones. Together, these products form a tech empire, unlike any other. But what happens if this empire is dismantled? There's a real possibility that some of Google's crown jewels, like Chrome, YouTube, Gmail, and Android, could be spun off into separate companies. Google could be left as just a shell of its former self. But how did we get to this point? It all began with a legal battle. The US Department of Justice filed a lawsuit against Google, accusing it of monopolistic practices. The core of the issue is Google's dominance in the search market. The company has allegedly used its financial might to ensure that its search engine remains the default on popular devices like iPhones and in browsers like Firefox. Google reportedly pays billions of dollars to companies like Apple and Mozilla to make sure their users default to Google search. According to the Justice Department, this violates US antitrust laws designed to keep markets fair and competitive. In court, a judge sided with the government, declaring Google a monopolist. This victory has given the government the green light to pursue breaking up Google to prevent it from continuing to dominate the market. But Google isn't going down without a fight. The case is expected to drag on, with the remedy phase starting soon, where the court will decide what actions to take against Google. But what exactly are antitrust laws? Let's break it down with an example. Imagine that you're not just browsing for sneakers online. You're an entrepreneur who's just launched your own sneaker brand. Your shoes are unique, eco-friendly, made from recycled materials, and with a design that customers love. You've poured your heart and soul into building this brand, and you're ready to take on the competition. But when you try to get your sneakers listed on popular online marketplaces, you hit a wall. The top spots on these platforms are dominated by a few major brands. These brands have struck exclusive deals with the marketplaces, ensuring that their products are always front and center. They've paid for prominent placement, so when customers search for sneakers, these big brands are the only ones that show up. Your eco-friendly sneakers, despite being innovative and potentially very popular, are buried so far down the search results that most customers never even see them. This is where antitrust laws come in. These laws are designed to prevent big companies from using their power and money to crush smaller competitors. They ensure that the marketplace stays open and fair, allowing new businesses to compete on equal footing. In a world without antitrust laws, large companies could make deals that lock out competition, stifling innovation, and reducing choices for consumers. In the case of Google, the US government argues that by making deals with Apple and Mozilla to ensure Google search is the default option, Google is engaging in exactly this kind of behavior. It's using its financial power to block other search engines from competing fairly. If left unchecked, Google's dominance could mean that no other search engine ever has a chance to challenge its position, no matter how innovative or superior they might be. For your sneaker brand, Antitrust laws could mean the difference between success and failure. These laws could require the online marketplaces to give every brand, big or small, a fair chance to be seen by customers. This way, customers can discover your eco-friendly sneakers, and you can compete based on the quality of your product, not on your ability to pay for visibility. Now apply this concept to the broader tech world. If Google is broken up, it could create more opportunities for other companies, especially smaller, innovative ones, to enter the market and compete. Instead of one giant controlling search, browsers, email, and mobile operating systems, we could see a more diverse and competitive landscape where new ideas and better products have a real chance to succeed. But breaking up Google isn't just about competition. It's also about protecting consumers. With more companies competing, you as a consumer get more choices, better services, and lower prices. If Google's grip on the market is loosened, it could lead to a new wave of innovation in search, browsers, mobile operating systems, and beyond. So as this legal battle unfolds, the future of not just Google, but the entire tech industry hangs in the balance. Will Google be dismantled, giving rise to a more competitive market? Or will it find a way to maintain its dominance? Whatever happens, the outcome will have far-reaching implications, not just for Google, but for every tech company and every tech user around the world. Thank you for tuning in to Histransform. As always, we're here to bring you the stories that matter, with insights that go beyond the headline.